We're going to begin with a very modified version and then work our way into the full expression of Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation, Ashtanga style. Coming into Tadasana, hands at the heart. Let's take a full deep breath in to settle. And then hands down onto your thighs. Inhale, keep the chest open as you sink down into your hips. And then bringing the hips up, forward fold. Keeping the legs straight or bending them a little bit, half forward fold. And then hands on the blocks, step back one foot, knee down, and then the other foot. You're going to pull forward halfway with your hands on the blocks and just do a little dip and back up. And from here, drawing back, opening the chest, hips over the knees. Inhale, coming up again. Draw the right foot forward between the blocks. Come into a low lunge. Inhale, taking the arms up. Release on your exhalation. Again, take the leg back. Once more, do what we call prayer pose. I'm letting my hands slide forward so the hips are more over the knees than the heels. Coming up, let's take the other leg forward. Press into your lunge. Inhale. Maybe take arms in cactus instead. Releasing down. Take the leg back. And this time, drawing back, hips over heels. You can choose child if you prefer, but notice in this position, when you keep the hips over the knees, you get that nice lengthening in neutral spine. Child pose is more of a flexion. This allows the shoulders to open deeply. Nice deep breath into your side ribs. 5 breaths this time. One more deep breath together. I know you've been breathing as I've been explaining. And then lift and open the chest. Walk your knees a little closer to the blocks if you need to. Bring one foot forward and then the other. Lift up halfway, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Now bend the knees quite a bit like you're looking for a chair behind you. Hands on the thighs, pull open the chest. And then push down to rise up. Reach up and bring your hands back to your heart. Breath in and out. This time I'm going to remove the blocks, but if you prefer them, please keep using them. Go at your own pace. Release your breath all the way. As we inhale, we're going to bend the knees and take the arms out in cactus into this chair pose. And then forward fold, hands on the thighs or the shins, or blocks if you're using them. Halfway up, legs fairly straight. Bend the knees, bringing the hands to the floor, step both feet back. Draw forward into a push-up position, and just a little push-up. Drawing back again into prayer pose without the blocks. You can really stretch out. Lower the head towards the floor and breathe. Draw yourself back up, just one breath that time. Maybe push off the knees and step the right leg forward. Coming into high lunge. Lift and open the chest. Release the hands. Step back, come onto the knees. Sink into the heart. Drawing up. Push off the knees. Bring the left leg forward. Lower the back knee. Or keep it high and open the chest. Drop it down. Step back. And once again, 5 breaths in prayer pose. Now you're going to hear me suggesting the breath as we go. The important thing is avoid holding your breath. Of course, there's a pause, but you'll get used to the breathing pattern as you practice through consistency, and this will increase your vital capacity. This is why we take 5 breaths here after those 2 lunges. Just allowing yourself to sink back into the rhythm of the breath. One more breath here. As you exhale, feel yourself engage the abdominal wall, push into the hands. Bring the hands a little closer to you. Coming off the knees, walk the feet up to the hands. Open up halfway. Fold. Maybe the hands are still in the legs. Then bend the knees, hands to thighs into that chair position. Open the arms in cactus. Push down, reach up, and come back to center. Let's do that again. Let your breath go all the way. Full deep breath in here in mountain pose. Exhale again. And then with inhalation, we'll lower the hips and reach the arms forward. Fold, hands on the thighs, shins, if you can, the floor. Lift and open the heart, back muscles firming. Bend the knees, hands down, step both feet back into your high plank position. Lower the knees, maybe take a bigger push-up this time. And then you're going to draw your hips forward and open into an upward facing dog. From here, we're going to downward facing dog, just one exhalation. Lower your left knee, bring your right foot forward, lift the left knee off the ground. Now this time, turn the back foot at an angle to anchor the back foot. And then draw yourself up, cactus arms in warrior one. Another deep breath in here so you can really feel it. And then slowly lower down as you exhale. Lower the back knee. Take the right knee back. Pull into your push-up position. Either hold there or push up. Modified up dog from the knees. Take it back into downward dog. Now, lower the right knee. Bring the left leg forward. Push off the back leg. Now turn and plant that foot like you're pushing. You're going to pull your mat apart between the legs. Lift the heart from that balance point. Come up. Cactus arms. Lower back down. Drop the knee. Move the hips back and the leg back. Once again, into that upper plank. Maybe just hold plank. If you're up for it, dip down, keeping the shoulders back. Open the heart. And then from here, you can go back into child or hold downward dog for 5 breaths. And the third option, of course, would be to take prayer pose again. So you have 3 options for those 5 full deep breaths. Bringing your energy to balance. Bringing your mind into the moment. Whatever form you're in, take 1 more breath. Come up to all fours or down to all fours so we're all together. You push off the knees, walk up, or if you can, step up 1 foot at a time. Open the chest and fold. Lower the knees, lower the hips, open the chest. And if you're up for it, arms forward and up, or take cactus if that's more appropriate. Pushing into the legs, come up and back to center. Okay, we're going to add a little bit more this time. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. As we inhale, lower the hips, raise the arms up, strong back body, open heart. Hands come down into folding, forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. Bend the knees, and this time keeping your gaze more forward, perhaps hop back or just step back. Shift your weight forward from the knees or the toes, down and back up, and then pull the hips forward. Pushing the top of the feet down, squeeze the thighs up off the knees into full Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Then into downward dog. Now this time, instead of dropping the knee, we're going to reach the right leg right under the chest. It doesn't have to go all the way to the hands, just right under the chest. Turn the back foot, push all of your weight down into the back leg. That's going to secure your foundation. Draw your arms out, heart open, pushing down as you rise up. And then slowly come back down. Hands next to the foot. Step back. Heart between the thumbs from the knees or the toes. Dip. Push up as you bring your hips forward from the knees or the toes. And either drop the knees or slide over the feet. Coming into your downward dog. Lower one knee if you need to, otherwise shift your weight forward. Step your left foot under your heart. Turn the back foot, push into it. Lift the heart. Anchor down as you rise. Warrior one. Draw it all the way down. One more time into your push-up position from the knees to the toes. Stay and hold this. Or come into your chaturanga. Pull forward into up dog, whatever modification you'd like to make. And then 5 deep breaths. Choose child, prayer, or downward dog. Let's breathe. Building your stamina, lengthening and strengthening the muscles that hold you tall on the vertical plane. One more breath. What position are you in? Let's meet at all fours. And then we'll all take our knees off the ground. Step or walk or hop your feet up. Opening the heart. Fold it down. Now bend the knees and reach the arms forward or up by the ears and come to standing, drawing it back to center. Breath in and out. Feel what you're feeling. Use whatever modifications serve you in each form. And one more time, this one a little bit fuller expression of its traditional form, but please let this be your practice and do what's best so you can continue building that stamina and stay strong and safe in your body. So again, let's release the breath. As you take a deep breath in, down into your chair pose, arms sweep around next to the ears, and then forward fold. Exhale all the way. Come halfway up with an inhale. Pause your breath as your hands come down. Step or hop back and take a nice exhalation all the way down or halfway. Inhale, opening your heart. Exhale, downward dog. From here, shift your weight forward so you can bring that right leg right under your chest, not too wide of a stance, back foot anchors. And with inhalation, rise up. With exhalation, it's a long exhalation. Draw back, hover or dip, and then inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Shift your weight so you can bring your foot forward. Anchor the back foot, push into it. Rise up with inhalation. Exhale your way down all the way, or hover. Inhale, full or modified upward dog. And now those 5 delicious breaths. Baby pose, child pose, or prayer pose, or downward facing dog. Notice how you're making your choices. Do it from a place of compassion for your precious human body and your energy. So you're balancing your energy as you work. Because Hatha yoga is work. It's the yoga of effort. It takes effort to enhance and maintain your strength, your flexibility, your vitality. So, be aware of what serves you well. One more breath. Everybody returning to downward facing dog. So you can be off your knees, looking forward. Step walk or lightly hop, opening the heart. Exhale your way down. Bend the knees. Reach the arms up, or maybe they stay on your legs. And all the way up. And release back to center. Let's take a breath here. And let's do that one more time, okay? So maybe you use the blocks. Maybe you put a blanket under your knees. Maybe you go for it this time and find new areas of movement you didn't know you had. So feel what you feel. Drop in, let your breath go. Inhale. Okay. Utkatasana. Forward fold. Uttanasana, halfway up inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Hands to the floor, step or hop back into high plank towards the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open the heart, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Back into downward dog, exhaling, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now, shift your weight forward. Bring your right foot up. Left heel grounds. Push. Make sure you're nice, wide stance right to left. So as you come up, you're steady. Into warrior one. Exhale all the way, all the way, all the way down. Lift yourself up. Open. Nice deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Shift your weight, bring your foot up, anchor the back foot, inhale, strong and steady. Exhale, all the way down. Or just hold in that high plank. Lots of options here. Open the heart. And one more time, 5 deep cleansing breaths. Make sure your feet are hip to shoulder width apart, giving your pelvis the room to rotate so you have that nice lumbar curve in your spine. This is neutral alignment. Breathe deeply and evenly. And if you go to my Yogapedia, I teach poses one pose at a time. So if you feel like you need to improve your downward dog or any other pose, check that out. And really get yourself aligned so that your energy flows freely. Yogapedia, here on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Refining our alignment in our body. That's our energy flow, which enhances our mood and clears our mind. Let's soften the knees, look forward, step, or maybe walk up to your heart. Open, fold, look into your heart. Bend the knees, take it up, and pressing down, lift up, and come all the way back to center. Feel where your energy is flowing now. Bring your hands by your sides, stack your spine. All of those poses within this series allow you to then stand tall. Spine lifted, aligned so your heart is open. Strong and steady on your own 2 feet. Namaste.